pain, the thing that everyone is scared of, the thing that actually frightens everyone, is what you should love. If you love pain, there's nothing that can stop you from being the best version of yourself. How? The pain is the ultimate form of reformation. You can only change when there's a pain. There is a change when you actually go from fat to a fit person, and there's always pain involved in that. There's pain in the change of any form. And once you truly love that pain, there is nothing that can hinder in your progress. When I talk to people, they lack the courage to actually go and face the pain. Probably because they tend to see pain as something dark, something that is against light. But no, I believe that light is just, it's a shade. There's no such thing as light being the opposite of dark and dark being the opposite of light. Same thing as there's no such thing as hate being positive, opposite of love, and love being opposite of hate. I think they both live synonymously. They live concretely. They are shades. Light and darkness is kind of shade, and they live together. There's no such thing as bad or evil. It's the perception that makes it evil. And once you try to say, hey, even the darkness, I don't hate the darkness, I don't hate the pain. I love it. I love with the curiosity of hate. It's God gifted. The gift is being propelled by God. And if I want to go in the direction of good things, then I would also want to enjoy the bad things as well. The bad things would come along. There's no such thing as the complete, absolute good. They need to be bad. And then bad is again nothing to hate about that. There's always something to grow, something to learn in that bad. I would argue that most of my experiences have been fulfilled because of that pain. Because of that pain, I actually enjoy the light-hearted days. Otherwise, then the light-hearted days would be boring. Still, every single day, whenever a day is filled with pain, that day is probably the most fulfilling day of mine. And then you would realize that why is that so? If you think that pain is bad, then why is most of your fulfilling days filled with pain? Let's say you're in emotional pain, you would probably do more sets in the gym, you would probably do more running. Why is that? If pain is bad, then why is it propels you into better you? Have you ever questioned that? I think because it's probably it could be the better version of fulfillment, and we have just sort of portrayed it in a bad norm. Because most of the time this thing actually generate a new version of ourselves that actually is far, far better than what we could have imagined in good days. And then you realize that, okay, if pain is good for me, why is everyone else asks us to stay away from pain? Is it because they are lacking that aspect? Is that they're lacking that perspective? Is that because they don't want you to grow, or they don't want you to struggle again? These are all words in the air, but I think it's mainly because nobody actually genuinely knows these things. this falls back to their knowledge aspect. They rely on social norm for these words, but these words have deeper understanding for yourself. These words have deeper connection to yourself. These words actually are there for a reason. They are not just put there by a linguistic. No, it's for you to understand these words through experiences, through knowledge, through actual genuine conviction. Once you have the grip of these words such as pain, suffering, good, bad, you'd understand that, hey, world is simpler than it seemed. World is simpler than people have made it to be. And you would actually go on about and say, fuck it, bring on the pain, I'll take it. I am the guy that is gonna take the pain. I don't care. Go on, bring on it. I'm gonna look at the pain and then laugh at it and then love it and then go in with the conviction of I'm truly gonna stand out to myself. I'm truly gonna build myself. I'm truly gonna create the things that I wanted to create. I'm truly gonna enhance not just my life but everyone that comes in contact with myself, not because I'm some sort of saint, but just because that's my duty, that's my responsibility as a person. My responsibility is to live in accordance to nature, live in accordance to through me, nothing else. And that's gonna happen once you actually go on about and say, hey, I don't care what happens as a result, I'm gonna go in. People didn't care when they actually conquered things. People didn't care about the results when they actually go on into the experimental phase. Right now you are in the experimental phase, and that phase is filled with pain and suffering, and then pain and suffering is gonna bring the result. That's it. And that results are going to be vivid through your actions. So don't just focus on results as such, focus on the pain, because this pain and suffering is gonna probably propel you into a new version of yourself. And I can guarantee you this, that new version is probably 10x better than what you have right now. And that is for sure. That is for sure. And once you actually start to love the pain, there would be no one that can actually hinder your progress. Why? Because most of the things that stop us is because of the pain that you don't want to face emotionally, physically, or mentally. Stops you from being yourself, from living true to your nature. It stops the progress. And once you love the pain, you'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna love the pain anyway and go in and do it anyway, whether it be doing business, doing gym, going to run, or whatever. Once you start to love the pain, you'd face it like a man. Alright, I hope you have a good one, and don't let pain phase you away from your path. Have a good one.